Hey everyone, this is Amy with Simply Elizabeth Crafts, and I will not be live like I was hoping, but I do have the video for you that will be showcasing one more card using the Merriest Trees bundle. This class right here is what we did on Monday. Don't forget, when you use that host code with a minimum of $35 before tax and shipping, you can get the make and takes for all three of these. Today is the last day to place your order in order to get these, and I will cut these and get them all out on Wednesday. So let's dive into our project. There will be a blog post for this, so you will have a link to that blog post in the description of this video. But here's the card we're going to make. I'm going to move that up so I have a little bit more room. This is actually very similar to a card that I made at my Christmas in July class. It's the same layout, except for I've changed up and I've put a tree here and added snowflakes instead of doing the other scenic piece that was there. So if you took my Christmas in July class, then you've made a card very similar to this already. All right, so we're going to fold our cardstock in half. Then we're going to use some non-favorite adhesive for myself. We are going to adhere 2 pieces of cardstock to the front. Now, all of the cardstock that we're using today for this project comes from the One Horse Open Sleigh pack. And you can see that I have used this very lovingly. I've used a lot of the patterns in here. This is some great paper, and it's in the online exclusives section if you are looking for it. All right, so let's use this liquid glue. And you can see it's got some really pretty patterns in it. And we're going to adhere this up top. And you want to do the top piece first. And of course, don't forget, the measurements will be in the description of the in the blog post that you can go over to, so that if you wanted to recreate this card, this layout, you can definitely do that. All right, the other piece is going to come right down here at the bottom. They are going to overlap, and I did that on purpose just to make sure that I had no white space in the center. All right, there we go. I've got glue on the hands now. All right, so our next piece is going to be another DSP piece. Now, this is probably one of my favorite, well, I don't know, the ones I'm using today are actually, these are my favorite in the whole pack, which is kind of why I was drawn to them in doing this little layout here. Okay, this is going to go popped up on there. So what I want to do first is I actually want to adhere these 2 layers together, and then I'm going to attach it to this piece, and then I will pop it up onto our card front. So I'm going to move that there. Grab my Seal Plus. And once you cut out the pieces for this layout, it's very easy to put together. Then this layer is going to go right onto a basic white cardstock. Kind of gives it that breakup in between each layer. And it is a little border because you don't want it to be too much white. Then we will put adhesive on the back of this. And then we will attach it here. And you can hear Maggie in the background, I'm sure. That's because she doesn't like it when I talk to others and not to her. And then we're going to take our dimensionals and pop this one up. And, you know, I got to put my 9 on here. Okay. Once we take all those off, then maybe that last one didn't want to come off. Then we're going to take and adhere it straight to the center of our card front. We will then take our Christmas tree here. We're going to pop it up as well. see. We'll put one there. We will stick this on our card front, and I'm gonna just make sure that it kind of goes up a little bit higher, so you're gonna have a section down here, and that's perfectly fine because we're gonna put our sentiment down here. Okay, so then speaking of our sentiment, we are gonna stamp the only thing from the Merriest Trees for this card is the tree itself, because we're gonna use this sentiment from the one from the horse and sleigh. And actually I have already pulled it out. And we're gonna use real red. We'll stamp it right down here. Hopefully I got that straight enough. I think I did. We are going to adhere it right down here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually first tie my bow, because I want to put my bow underneath. And I'm going to do a double bow, which just means that I'm going to take the linen thread, fold it in half, and then tie a regular bow. That's all that means for a double bow. All right. Then let's snip these off. I can get my fingers to work properly. We'll grab a glue dot, and then with the glue dot, we will stick it right here in this little crevice. Okay. Then we are going to take we're going to take the edges of our dimensionals here. We're going to put one there. We're going to put one right here on this side. And then we're going to put one right here on this side. And it's okay if it actually, on this side, you're going to see it's going to go right down on top of the tree. And that's okay. All right. We'll take this off. We're going to take the center of our sentiment here and put some just regular adhesive. And then we're going to lay this right down there. Okay, so simple and easy how to put that on there so that you know that you're not going to mess up either side, or it's not going to be bulky and not even all the way across. All right, last but not least, let's add some embellishments. The first thing we're going to do is add the snowflakes, and this is from the online exclusives as well. And we're just going to stick some snowflakes right onto our Christmas tree. Actually, let's do a couple of big ones first. These will be the hardest to maneuver around. We're going to put a big one up here. Put a big one down here. Then let's put one here. Actually, let's move this in just a little bit. Oh. We're going to put that one up here. And we're going to take this one and we're going to move it over here. And then we'll take this, oh, well, those are the same size, never mind. So let's put this one down here. Okay, and then let's stick another big one on here. Like that. All right, then we're gonna add some of our basic rhinestones just to add a little bit more to it. And we're gonna use our, take your pick tool. We're gonna add one kind of up here at the top. And then we're just gonna follow all the way around. And then we're gonna add a couple out here too, just to add some more bling. Because you know what? You can never have enough bling. Okay, so there is our last card using the Merriest Trees, and this one just focuses on that die. And then also don't forget that it uses the horse and sleigh pieces and parts too from the suite that is the online exclusive. All right, so again, don't forget this is a class that you can purchase using this host code when you purchase $35 from my online store. It has to be before tax and shipping, and then you'll get the make and takes for these 3 cards here. If you spend over $75 before tax and shipping, I will add in the make and takes for this one right here. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving and you spent lots of time and ate lots of food with your loved ones. And I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, everyone.